Hello everyone, welcome back to Winless Effort Plays Starward Rogue. I have decided that my computer is never going to cool off, so let's just freaking go. Whatever. Hi. Welcome back to Winless Effort is a sniper and does a pretty damn good job of being such. I like to think I'm doing a pretty good job. So in the last episode, I sniped things. I sniped Warden to death so slowly, oh my god. It was so ridiculously slow. If you missed it, that's a shame. Whatever. You didn't miss much. It was just me very slowly killing the Warden. But I finally perfected the Warden, which is cool. Which was entirely just a result of the fact that I'm playing Redshift and also have the flow and have the 1 credibility. So, no one should be surprised by the fact that I was able to perfect a boss at all. If I am unable to perfect any bosses with this build, then there is something significant. There is something seriously wrong with. Sure, something seriously wrong with my ability to. Oh my god. Oh my god. This seems like it could potentially be very powerful. Why do I have another? Why do I have an... Why is there a line sticking out of the center of my mech? Where did that come from, and how did that get here? And where did he come from, and is his name Cotton Eye Joe? The answer to all of these questions is... square. I don't know why that makes sense, but it totally does, I promise. See, now this just seems really, really good. I'm kind of regretting not saving this for a boss or something. For real. Look at this. Why didn't I save this for a boss? This is so good. Damn. Or any other more difficult room. Like this would have been a great place for it. I mean, oh well, whatever, what you gonna do now? But that is a lot better. Like, I kind of assumed it would be more like the, like that one module that just radiates fire, quote unquote. Which is cool, but it was really, really slow in its fire rings that it spewed out. That, on the other hand, is like that on steroids. Actually, on crack is probably a better comparison, but I'm gonna say on steroids because that just sounds slightly more culturally, slightly less culturally awful. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain what I was trying to say there. Saying that something is on steroids just sounds a lot less potentially offensive than that was really dumb. Than saying that something is on crack. And I don't know why my brain thinks this is the case. It might just be a perception thing where I'm ignorant and very clearly don't know what I'm talking about, or it could be more like slightly more founded on realism. What are you doing, pal? You're never going to reach me from there. Yeah, it ain't happening, friend. I'm sorry. That's not how this game works. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Why am I going this way? The answer is square. Just like earlier, the answer is still square. It never stopped being square. Okay. You little frick. Goddamn banshees. Stay away from me. Why have I lost so much health? How did this happen? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I don't even know that song. That's literally all I know about that song. Is this worth... I have magnetic offense, of course it is. Literally all I know about that song is, like, those few lines. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. That is as far as I know in that song. And I know the basic tune for it. I don't know anything else about the rest of it. I don't know, like, the verses. I don't know the main melody. I don't know the chord structure. I don't know anything about it. I just know the line. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. And then something else happens, and then I just start sounding like a parody of myself, and I don't even know. At that point, I'm not even sure what's going on. Weirdness, no doubt. Let's milk this room for everything it's got. Okay, you're one of those turrets. That's fine. Lasers, you wanna... Lasers, you wanna... Okay, I guess these lasers don't wanna. This one does, though. This is a mean room, and I don't like it. There are too many enemies in really awkward places. Okay. Who else? You? Am I done yet? Oh my god, they keep going. On the off chance that I'll have to pass through this room again, I have no more missiles. Frick! God damn it. See, that's the kind of shit I was worried about. God damn it! I hate this. I have decided that I thoroughly hate this room. And that it is the worst room ever. Fuck! You have some missiles, perchance? Oh, you've got something even better. Which will save me a lot of trouble later on, I'm sure. In case I get into a situation where I need more health. That's what the nanite leeches are for. Still, though, goddamn lasers and unturn-offable hazards, that's just silly. Definitely regretting not taking the missile capacity buff. I had an opportunity to take on the last floor, or whenever that was. Last episode. I forget which floor that was on, though. That one floor. Floor the previous. Floor the prior. Floor the not this one. I'm gonna do the world a favor and get back here, nerd. Good. Good, good, good. Shoot. There we go. That is indeed a thing that I intend to do here. Blue Obtrusion? Yes, that name is very fitting. But what you're dishing out? God, my damage is so bad. I need like 100% crit for this to work. Ugh. 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 Oh my god. Okay, now I want to go. Damn it! I have decided that I really fucking hate lasers. The laser traps in particular, laser weapons are fine, but those damn things. For real? Come on. Why must you make me suffer like this? Okay. For God's sake, who else? No one else, that's who. Damage yourself? Why is that a good one? Why does that have gold text? I don't get it. Fix. Okay, I really shouldn't just be calling for a fix for all the things I find that I don't like, but some things just really need some... I don't know. Maybe I'm really not one to judge this stuff, but I don't know. Stuff and things. Alright. I can turn this shit off. Good freaking riddance. Good God. That's right, all y'all. Stay the frick away. Be disabled. I want nothing more to do with you. Can I please have a shop that contains things that are relevant to me? That would be real nice. I would be real happy to locate such. Charger. Funny. Remember when that thing emitted some kind of horrible ear-piercing noise and never stopped? I remember those days. That was the worst. It was basically just like, are my ears still functioning? I can't tell. I can't hear anything anymore. And it was a tragedy. Not that it's a problem, it's just kind of like, oh god. I remember those days. I love how I can talk about previous patches like they were so, like they're old history, when in fact it was a month, like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and these last patches were a thing when there's weird stuff going on like that. That's hilarious. Time does some really, really weird stuff, let me tell you. Who am I kidding? Who am I to tell people that? I'm fucking 21 years old. I am no one to be telling anyone anything about time except that my perception of my perception of Hawaii, that's what HI stands for, haha, I'm funny. No, my perception of time is wonky for a 21-year-old. I don't think I function like I'm 21, I just know that I am. I don't know, there's all sorts of discussions that could be gone into about like relative, like chronological age, physical age, psychological age, relative maturity levels, etc., life experience. A lot of people think that I've hardly experienced anything in life because of my age, and I know full well that I haven't experienced, that I haven't experienced nearly as much as a lot of folks who are, 30, 40, twice my age, whatever. But at the same time, it's always tragic to me how older people tend to just write off my experience because I'm young, when I've been through some shit too. I've seen some shit, folks, believe me. I'd really prefer that you not discount my life experience just because I'm kinda young. This is gonna be painful. Oh, good thing I just learned I can walk through these blue star things. So how on earth is this actually reasonable if you're not redshift, like for real? How fast are these actually moving? Oh, I guess that's really not that fast, is it? They're just some Hacker the Condemned Room just contains some patterns that I've really not seen enough to be able to work around. That is the recovery module, which I don't care at all about. That was easy. I feel when things are easy. Nah, things are easy because when I actually have my precision railgun available for use, stuff becomes super simple. What the hell just hit me? Oh, was it something left behind from some thing from one of the Luma flares, maybe? Feel like it might have been. And yeah, that was an unfortunate situation right there. I boxed myself into a corner. Should really try not doing that, huh? You see, it does kind of strike me as being somewhat of a bad idea. That's fine, though. You are a defense shop? Yeah, I'll investigate. I could amp up my max health. Can't say I'm really super interested in that. I'll level up for funsies, though. Main gun deals poison damage over time. As much as I like the potential, the 10% extra crit chance, I feel like sniping things and doing DOT is gonna be far more useful in the long run. Far more useful. Okay, I guess I'll take these, because whatever. Do I want to keep exploring? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? And I still have a ton of credits left over. Look at that. Even more now. Oh yeah, poison! Poison DOT! I don't have to worry as much about damaging enemies as frequently as I was before. Oh, this is glorious. Glorious. Fantastic. I love it. What do you have? Nothing! This is fine. Yeah, I'd really rather not have to deal with a blaze turret more than I need to. Blaze cannon, that's what I said. Oh, that was a bunch of baloney. Oh my god. Screw this room. Yeah, this is fine though. Hi. I don't remember you. You're cool. I like that bullet pattern I just saw. It struck me as being pretty neat. Pretty nifty. Hello, condemned. Oh, it's not a condemned room. What am I talking about? That's just a mini boss. Oh god. Bastille is potentially going to be a real pain. But it's fine. I'll live. There we go. That's how it's done. I don't feel like exploring the rest of the floor. Aggressor? Have I seen you before? I think I have seen you before, but I barely remember. Ooh, this is a bullet pattern. Neat. Look at how quickly Aggressor's melting underneath the poison I've got. Granted, most of my damage is probably coming from the precision railgun. Energy weapon's kinda out of ammo now. So why did they call this thing the Aggressor? This seems like a really, really passive bullet pattern. Don't know. Well, either way, tough fight was tough. Hey, I got an achievement. Perfect clear Aggressor. Reactive shock module. Not good enough. By that I mean I don't want a module because I'd rather get the achievement for beating a run without one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say let's go beat up Terminus. Let's do it. This doesn't even matter. There probably aren't any more floors. Maybe. Is this the first run that I'm actually attempting after I've completed 10 runs? I feel like it might be, and I probably just didn't completely process as much. Like the dummy that I am. Kind of like, oops. I'm just gonna detonate all these things. I hope the world doesn't mind. All of them. Oh, that's fire. You know, I suppose it would probably help if I didn't walk into some games. Really does seem like a plan. Nope, just don't do that. Don't do that. Just asking for a bad time. That is generally not something I like to do. Asking for bad time? I mean, like, unless you're doing a genocide run of Undertale, you're probably not asking for a bad time. Probably. I should hope not, anyway. I mean, if you are, then that's fine, whatever. Like, enjoy your vaguely S&M type stuff. Just keep me away from that. It's not my thing. Not really super interested in S&M. Or its variants or subforms or whatever. Not super interested. Can I hit these, please? Thank you. Where am I going? This way. This way. I'm just gonna slowly walk away from you and not even blink. Not even gonna bat an eye. There we go. That's where I want to be. There we go. Easy freaking peasy. Like, for real. Some of these situations are so easy to deal with. This one, on the other hand, strikes me as being potentially very tough. I mean, it was going to be tough, but then it wasn't. So I'm still dealing some pretty intense DOT with these poison bullets I'm firing. So like whatever, I guess. Did I leave someone? Oh, no, it's just you. We're good, no problem. I actually feel pretty powerful right now. This poison is doing wonders. For real, look at this. Bloodthirsty Balrog, you're funny. Freaking hilarious. Hey, is that Terminus? Should I just go end the run now? I'm just gonna go end the run now, screw it. Hi, Terminus. By that I mean hi, Terminus's friends. This is so difficult. For real. I don't know how I'm gonna manage. Ha! Get wrecked, nerd. And also to you too. Get wrecked, nerd. Everything is a nerd right now. I am just like a horrible bully. Stereotypical jock bully with a gun that's also kind of sort of a robot, maybe. I don't know the lore of these mechs, I just know that they exist. I should probably actually play some other games Arkane's made. I know there's a lot of lore behind these things, I just don't... I haven't had the money or the time to invest in these other games. A lot of them do sound pretty interesting though, I'll give them that. Oh my god, that first phase went down so quickly because of the precision railgun, but now my damage is bad. Oh well. At least I'm doing poison damage, there's some. You know, realistically, I really should have actually gone through the rest of the floor and, like, tried to find some other upgrades or something. I shoulda. I really shoulda. I hecked up, you know? I didn't take advantage of a situation when I should have. And now I'm just doing ridiculously tiny amounts of damage. Well, at least the crits are doing something. Oh, your hurt box, your collision box is bigger than I anticipated. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go praising this game's hitbox and hurtbox positioning as much as I was earlier. It's absolutely phenomenal. It would not hurt to have a slightly better defined hitbox for Terminus. Or maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, who knows. This phase is gonna be tougher? I don't personally find this bullet pattern to be very difficult to manage. He says as he immediately gets hit. That's lovely. I might have jumped the gun a little bit here. Forgive me. If I die, I'm sorry. I hecked up a perfectly good run. One that, honestly, well, it really wasn't going to get much better than it already is. Like, it's mediocre at best. I'm winning because of my ability to dodge bullets. I mean, honestly, let's face it. I'm not doing very much damage. I'm able to deal with the regular rooms pretty easily because I have a piercing sniper rifle with magnetic offense. Hold on. Scratch my nose a bit. But ultimately, this run just completely flops in the face of high HP single targets, like I was saying in the last episode. Oops, that was dumb. I mean, so long as I don't do anything else that's just as stupid as that, I should be fine. Should be being the operative term. I don't want to plan for making any stupid mistakes, but I can't rule it out. Hey, look at that. Let's level up for funsies. More damage. Oh, look, I can just be trapped here forever. Game's never gonna end. I'm stuck on the victory screen. Things can't continue. It's impossible. I'm sorry, Arkin. I've broken your game. I'm just kidding. I can move around and progress time. And yet, they threw that head in the incinerator. Anyway, I got an achievement! Noncommittal. That's exactly what I was looking for. I got 2 achievements in that run. Nice. Alright. 11 runs, 1. Hell yeah! What the hell is this? It changed. It changed. Are these showcasing the 2 minions that Terminus has? I'm confused. Well, either way, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around with some more Starward Rogue somewhere down the line. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get all these videos rendered so I can actually get them uploaded in a relatively timely manner. Yeah. I'll see you guys around. I'm always Addy. Catch you later. Yeah, you know how it goes.